Welcome to the Wokest Warren, where we have the Wokest Discourse. I want to talk tonight about the drag ban. For those of you who don't know what that is, the Ohio House of Representatives just passed a bill to make it illegal for children to go to drag shows. And at the same time that they are trying to make gender affirming care illegal. So it's really, really rough time to be transgender in Ohio right now. And I feel like I've had some friends reach out and say, like, yeah, we're really hurting. And I don't know what to do about it. The only thing that we can do about it is to get these sons of bitches out of office. By the way, Nick Santucci, yeah, totally supported the drag ban. I looked it up. Guy's a total piece of shit. But it's a real specific problem as long as it's not this big symbolic thing. It's like, as long as these Republicans are going to grift off this anti-trans bullshit, it's a grift for them. Like, they're making money off of this. They're making money off of this. This is successful for them. Otherwise, I don't think they really care. I think they don't care who they harm, that because they want money and power. So, to my fellow Ohioans, I would say that we have to do something about it. But what to do about it is we need to get rid of all these fucking Republicans. Like, that's what you do about it. And if you're not going to get rid of the Republicans, then that's what we have. That's what we have. You know, we're in a dictatorship. So, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I tried. I did everything I thought of that I could do. I cannot stop the drag show ban. And let's talk about drag shows for a minute. Since we're on the topic, we may as well address drag shows. I did not used to like drag shows. I used to think that drag was totally boring. You know what drag is like to me? It's like Disney. Like, you could not drag me to Disney World kicking and screaming. I hate that shit. I hate the whole, like, escape into a fantasy. I can't stand it. I hate cartoons. I hate fantasy fiction. I hate the whole genre. But, like, if fantasy is going to be okay for anybody, it's okay developmentally for kids. I think that drag is most appropriate for small children. Like, small children are the only people stupid enough to, like, not get that let me tell you a story about my daughter. When my daughter was like 4 years old, I think, maybe 3 or 4 years old enough to have her own little backpack. We took a family trip to New York City. My husband had to go to New York City for work, and we just went as a whole family, and me and kids did like kid sightseeing stuff in the city while he was at work, and then we would have dinner together or whatever. It was nice. Anyway, we were walking to dinner from our hotel, and wherever we were, it was in front of the PBS station. We had to walk past the PBS station. And I guess like it's a tourist area where these hotels are, convention center, whatever. So they had puppets. They had people that were dressed up as famous Muppet characters. Like there was like Big Bird, right? And my daughter just went up and punched Elmo in the nuts. And it was like, it was like slow motion. I saw her going to do it, and I was like, oh, you know? But she was really upset because I said, there is a person in there, because she did not know. She thought it was somehow mechanical, like it was an animatronic Elmo. And she said that she was mad because Elmo's not real, and they were trying to trick her into making her think that Elmo was real. And that made her very angry. What was the point of me telling you about her punching Elmo in the nuts? Oh, little kids. Yeah, you can do that type of stuff with little kids. Dress up like Elmo or Big Bird or whatever. Like, anybody who's over the age of 3 is just going to punch you in the nuts. So, anyway, I started off telling you I didn't used to like drag. I used to think it was very boring. Well, it's because I was only ever exposed to one type of drag. There are so many forms of drag. The only type of drag that I had been exposed to was the one where there's impersonators of old singers like Judy Garland and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? The Torch Singers. It bores me. I don't want to sit there and watch that for 2 hours. So I was just like, drag ho-hum for years, and did not realize there are whole other genres of drag. There's like spooky drag, all sorts of fun different types of drag that you can enjoy. So whatever type of theater that you love, like if you like comedy, there's like comedic drag, you know. If you think you don't like drag, you haven't been to the right drag show yet. And but if you don't like it, I get it, because I used to not like it, because I used to not know that how fun it could be, because I was only going to the same boring drag shows over and over again. But my point is that it's an art form, and it's a very, very, very ancient art form. On that trip to New York City that I went to with my family, I took the kids to the New York Metropolitan Museum of Art. And because we were homeschooling at the time, so I was like, well, let's see if they have any like children's daytime art clinics that the kids can do. So the kids got signed up for their art clinics, and the one that my older daughter did was about this Pacific Islander tribe and the masks that they made. And it's like, you know, people in the Pacific Islands are like putting on masks with like crazy makeup and dancing around. And it's like, can you see that this is something that's maybe in here, part of our humanity? Not to mention, like, this whole thing is going to be First Amendmented, right? It's going to be yeeted right out of federal court. Like, it's not going anywhere. It makes Shakespeare illegal. Like, if this goes into law, it would Shakespeare would be illegal to perform for children. For reals. So I don't know what to do to be an ally to my transgender loved ones right now. I don't know what to do. The only thing that can be done is to get rid of each and every single one of these Republicans. Please do not vote for Nick Santucci. I mean, we're talking November, but I'm just getting started. It makes me so sad. Y'all, like, we don't need this much hatred in our country. This is just bigotry. Thanks for listening.